I've been thinking about my 2023 goals for the food forest, and I need one more piece of information before I can finalize those goals. I've got this weed patch here that's been growing for 2 years, and I need to find out, what does the soil look like underneath. I have hundreds of different kinds of weeds growing all over. The three that I'm really concerned about are the ones that spread very fast and are aggressive: Kogan grass and torpedo grass. I have no question about those two. I'm going to spend time this year eradicating as much as possible. And the third plant that's very aggressive and takes over an area pretty quickly is Biden's Alba. Biden's Alba, obviously you can use it for chop and drop. It's also edible and medicinal. It attracts pollinators. Now I'm about to find out what happens to the soil as you let it grow. If you're going to use it for chop and drop, you have to let it grow before you can chop it, right? So let's see what the soil looks like. So the first part of this test is to see what the soil looks like right outside of my weed patch. Sand. Pretty much what I expected. Now I'm going to whack some weeds down a couple feet into this patch. Then I'll see what the soil looks like under there. It does look improved. There's even a worm in here. So let's do a comparison. Soil from the weed patch. Sand. No weeds. I feel pretty good about the results of that experiment. The soil is much better in the weed patch when I let the weeds grow. So yes, obviously you can use weeds as chop and drop, but the weeds have to grow before you can chop them. Now I know as they grow, at least the weeds I have here, that they do improve the soil. That's good to know. So my conclusion is, let the weeds grow, except for the Kogan grass and the torpedo grass. They're just way too aggressive. They don't have any stacking functions that I can use in the food forest. So I'm going to be aggressive towards them this year. The rest of the weeds, they can grow. I'll use them as chop and drop as needed. Weeds in the food forest is a go.